It's easy to think a sales pipeline is a CRM feature you glance at on Monday mornings. It isn't. It's a forcing function. Without it, deals don't stall by accident, they stall by design. A sales pipeline is a visual representation of every deal your team is working on, mapped across the stages a prospect moves through from first contact to closed sale. Think of it as a mirror of the conversation in a prospect's mind as their engagement deepens, from initial curiosity through to a buying decision. It's not the same as a sales funnel. A funnel maps the buyer's journey from awareness to purchase. That's a marketing lens. A pipeline maps what your sales team does at each stage. That's an operational tool. Same process, opposite perspective. Confuse the two and you'll build the wrong thing for the wrong purpose. But knowing what a pipeline is only gets you halfway. The part most teams get wrong is what goes on inside each stage. Most pipelines follow a similar structure: prospecting, qualification, proposal, negotiation, close. Sometimes you add a demo or a need assessment stage. The exact shape depends on your sales cycle. But here's what matters more than the labels. Every stage needs a defined entry condition and a defined exit condition, not just a name, a condition. Take qualification, for example. A deal doesn't enter that stage because a rep had a call. It enters when the prospect has confirmed they have the problem you solve, the budget to act, and the authority to decide. If those three things aren't confirmed, the deal isn't qualified. It's just a nice conversation. Without those conditions, your pipeline becomes a filing system. Deals pile up in stages they don't belong in. Your forecast becomes fiction, and no one can tell you why deals stall. That diagnostic problem is where the real cost sits. So here's the diagnostic test. For each stage in your pipeline, ask, what is the one condition a deal must meet before it moves forward? If you can answer that clearly, you have a stage. If you can't, you have a label. Without stage discipline, deals stall silently. They technically exist in the pipeline, so no one flags them. They just sit there, aging, inflating your forecast until the quarter or the year end. A common mistake when teams first set up a CRM is building a pipeline without appointing anyone to actively manage it. The tool does not run itself. Someone has to review whether deals actually meet the criteria to be where they are. The pipeline's real value isn't visibility alone, it's that visibility makes certain decisions unavoidable. When a deal has been in proposal for 6 weeks with no defined next step, a well-structured pipeline forces that conversation. A loose pipeline lets it disappear. Open your current pipeline and check each stage. Can you name the condition a deal must meet to advance? If not, you're tracking activity and not managing a pipeline. If that was of value, subscribe to the channel for one real business question answered every video. For the same clarity in writing, the website and newsletter is 5minutebusiness.com.